guys had a good crisp practice right there.
Yeah, we put in the work required to be an improved hockey club going forward. We think we're right there. First game could have gone either way. Second game was a 2-1 game late into the third period. Certainly there's some areas that we can tighten up, and that's what we addressed today. And, there's moments in games that we can get better at. That's something we've talked about all year. So for us, we had a good day, put the work in required to improve, and are ready to go.
What's the approach now, just coming from a day of rest and recovery, and how you think your team's responded from 10 periods of hockey in 2 games?
Yeah, I think that was the big thing for us is we wanted them to recover physically, number one, and then recover mentally as well, because that's a lot to go through. They had a great day off yesterday. There was a lot of energy and buzz around our dressing room today, as there always is. And we had a quick meeting, addressed a few things on video, worked on it on the ice. I think our mindset is good. We realized that we were the top road team in the Pacific Division for a reason. We're very comfortable playing the game wherever that be. I think even going back to the last series we talked about, it could be on Hudson Bay. It doesn't matter. It's more about how we play than where we play. And I think, like I said, we're right there. There's a few adjustments that we need to make to improve. Thought we took a good step forward today in practice, and looking forward to having another good one tomorrow.
Obviously not a circumstance you want to be in, but getting the vibe from the group, is this a challenge that you guys are kind of looking forward to now? This is it. Backs against the wall. This is go time.
Yeah, we talked today about being big game players and whatnot, and what that's required to become one, and how everyone dreams of these types of situations, and this is what you train so hard for in the summertime. This is what you work towards to earn the reputation of becoming a big game player. The big thing for us as a coaching staff is we're breaking this down on a day-by-day basis. We want to make sure that we're not looking too far ahead. We just only worry about the day that's in front of us and try and get better every day. And, I think our fellas have done a good job embracing that growth mindset, that maximizing their daily opportunity all season long, and that's what we're asking them to do here. I thought we had a great day off the ice and on the ice today. We're looking forward to having another good one tomorrow, and when we do that, Wednesday night will take care of itself.
Coach, what's the comfortability level? Like you said, you're comfortable playing anywhere, but just heading down to San Diego, you guys have had good success down there, and with probably the 2 biggest games on the line of the season.
Yeah, number one, it's a great building. It's loud. It's they get upwards of 12,000 people on a weekend. Those are exciting times for any hockey player to be in. We understand the situation that's in front of us. We clarified a few things today in our meetings, and I think the big thing is that we're mentally fresh, we're physically ready, and we're going to put our best foot forward come Wednesday night. But as I said earlier, we're taking it one day at a time, one meeting at a time, one practice at a time. So we had a good one today. We're going to build off that and head into a good one tomorrow.
You've talked about the fabric of this team, and much of it is staying loose around the rink. Do you find that's still the case right now, being down 0-2?
Yeah, I think our leadership does such a good job of keeping our heads in the right spots. We realize where we're at in the series, but we also realize that we're right there either game. And so we did a few clips this morning to talk about areas that we can tighten up. I think the mood was excellent. Players are remaining positive. I think they've earned the right to feel confident, and the way they earn the right to feel confident is going through what they went through in a 68-game schedule, knowing that they can win in any building if we play our A game. And for us, that's where our focus is. Our focus is on making sure that we're bringing our best game forward here on Wednesday, and we can't worry about that right now. What we're worried about is just making sure that we're doing what we need to do on a daily basis. And like I said, I thought today was a good step towards that.
Coach, what do you think about obviously Colorado plays this way and San Diego plays this way, but what are some of those things that are doing a little bit different that you're kind of jamming you guys up against a little bit?
Well, I think the checking is extremely tight in this series. So shots are at a premium, chances are at a premium, and that's a credit to both teams. Both teams are doing an excellent job of that. I think there's some things that you can try and do to help generate when you're seeing such tough checking. But for us, like I said, I think there's small areas, small adjustments to our team game that we can get better at. And if we do and we execute, I think we'll be in a good spot.
What does a guy like Ryan McLeod learn from Bouchard, who kind of went through the same process, coming in, needing a bit of an adjustment with the practice, and then kind of coming in and making a pretty big impact in his first
Yeah,
game?
I think anytime a player coming out of the NCAA or coming out of major junior, as Ryan did, it's a huge step up when they get into professional hockey. This is a man's league, and teams and individuals make you earn every square inch of the ice surface. And you're going against people whose livelihoods are on the line. So it's a little bit different type of intensity than it is when you're playing against 16 to 20-year-olds in major junior. Not to say that that isn't a great level. It is a great level. It's a stepping stone to becoming a professional, but it's just things get ramped up when you get into a man's league. Now take it into the second round of the playoffs in a man's league where there is no time and there is no space, and opponents are physical, they're hard. It's a big adjustment. That said, I think Ryan probably did talk to Evan about what his experience was like in round one. I thought Ryan did a heck of a job. He's been only around us for a couple days. I think he's big. I think he's fast. I think he has a really good stick that's able to disrupt other teams' rehearsed retrievals. He's a heck of a player for us, and I thought he showed extremely well under tense conditions in game number 2.
Jay, where have you seen growth in Ryan's game? You saw him in rookie camp. He spent a full year in the OHL in 2 different franchises. Is there any areas of the game where you've seen significant growth over the past year?
I think Ryan has always had the reputation of being a very fluid and dominant skater. That's without question. And my impression in development camp and rookie camp was to be very impressed with how well this guy got up and down the ice. I think over the last year, he's worked hard on making sure that he's not swinging by plays, that he's staying in the play, that he's stopping on loose pucks, and he's taking pride in the defensive side of things. He still has a ways to go, like all these young guys do. That's why they're in the American Hockey League. But I can tell you he's got a great mindset about him. He's really positive, very coachable. He takes in the information that you're trying to relay to him. And you can see that, like I said, I thought he had a very good first game for us.
You talked about his defensive conscious, but not only the mindset, he brings it defensively in terms of physical nature. What specific things does he do on the defensive side of the puck that allow him to be so effective?
Well, I think the big thing is when the other team gets a forecheck and they break down your retrieval. I think the easy thing to do for young hockey players is to stay on the move and go past the play. I think where I see growth in his game is that he's making sure that he sees the puck at all times, that he stops on loose pucks, that he doesn't end up away from where the play is. And particularly as a center, he's a lot of times the first forward back into the zone. So to have that discipline to see the puck, to be around it, to not swing away from it, I think that's a real positive step forward in his personal game.
When you see his professional debut on Saturday and you see him notching his first career AHL assist, does that kind of make you a little bit of a proud moment as a coach as well?
Yeah, I can tell you as a coach standing on the bench there, I felt very comfortable playing Ryan. I thought he played a lot of minutes. We moved some of the chess pieces around, so to speak, in the second and third period. He gave us exactly what we needed, which was a shot in the arm of speed and energy and enthusiasm. I thought that the assist that he got was the result of him getting in on the forecheck and using his stick to strip somebody and get it to the top. He's a good player for us, and he's a good option for us going forward.